The Mission Bible Training Center actually doesn't address substance abuse issues and doesn't provide counseling. She was in
I have a problem with not about the girl at all. I had problems like when that would happen, I'd have a blackout.
I have a little news for you. It doesn't matter to me if it's okay with you. I'm going to order you to do those things. It doesn't matter to me if you.
Those few seconds were just a glimpse into a life spiraling out of control. You saw the shock, the blackouts, and the judge's sudden snap. But the truth behind this rehab is far more complicated. Meet Tamara Martinez. At 66 years old, she's facing her 18th run-in with the law after a staggering .268 blood alcohol arrest. Her attorney claims she knocked it out of the park at a religious treatment center, but prosecutor Goodrich reveals a massive contradiction. Was this real rehab or just a hideout with no medical counseling? With her freedom on the line, the shifting stories and missing pieces of the puzzle are about to collide. If you want to see how seasoned judges spot the difference between genuine recovery and a calculated performance, hit subscribe for more courtroom analysis. Let's see how this 66-year-old's day in court began.
All right, we can call next People v. Tamara Martinez, file 25-712 on FH. Counselor, want to state your appearances?
Mr. Goodrich, when kind of question?
And James Gilbert here on behalf of Ms. Martinez.
All right, and we're here for sentencing on charge of possession of tramadol and R&O. Those are 2-year maximums, 0 to 11 guidelines in both files. Any additions, corrections, or sporting challenges from the defense?
Your Honor, we did, when we went through the PSI, we saw that she had pending charges. I believe she did follow up. There was a fine that was due up in Marquette. She's taking care of that.
Okay.
We just want to let the court know, but yeah, we don't have no additions or corrections or sporting challenges.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Ms. Goodrich, any additions, corrections, or sporting challenges from the people?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Gilbert, go ahead with any elocution.
Well, she has done a fantastic job over the course of this case. This case is, if we look at the date, it's been going on for quite some time. And the reason for that was that Tamara voluntarily went into a religious type organization that focuses on basically people that have addictions. It was up in the UP. We kept monitoring her, and the prosecutor was involved with this.
Was she at the Mission Bible Training Center up there? Or,
Yeah.
And I know I talked with the staff there, and basically she knocked it out of the park. She did a fantastic job. She's doing well with her sobriety. She's doing well in staying off of things, and we're in support of the recommendation. I know she'd like me to ask for less probation, just due to the fact that she has been on bond quite a while and done very well. We've had no issues with her, and again, has been very aggressive about trying to address what got her in this position. And so, thank you.
Ms. Martinez, you don't have to say anything to me today, but you're welcome to. Is there anything you want to say or no?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Ms. Goodrich, any recommendations from the people?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. On September 3rd of 2025, the defendant was asked to leave someone's home. She was intoxicated at the time. She had walked outside, stumbling around. After an officer instructed her she could not go back in the house, she walked around the officer and went back into the house. She was arrested. In her backpack, there was tramadol, and her PBT that day was a .268. The defendant is 66 years old. She has 1 felony and 17 misdemeanors. She's on Social Security with a GED. I was surprised to learn in the PSI that the Mission Bible Training Center actually doesn't address substance abuse issues and doesn't provide counseling or any therapy, because I thought she was in a rehab type place.
Yes, I understand those. It's similar to the Lions Den Rest Common, where I think of it as a residential support group. So think of it as like a live-in AA, religious-based. The people that run those usually are people in recovery, and they have a lot of rules, they have a lot of structure, and they do a good job with what they do, but it's not evidence-based treatment modalities. It's not a residential facility. It's not a residential treatment facility. I think of it like as a residential AA.
Well, that makes me feel better then that there was some type of addressing her substance abuse issues. Yes. I think that's what this case is really about. And the reason why we have the no immediate jail plea agreement. So I would ask the court to follow the PSI recommendations for 1 year probation to address those substance abuse issues.
Great, thank you. Well, Ms. Martinez, you're 66 years of age. You only have one prior felony and a whole bunch of misdemeanors. And it looks like a lot of those would have been, alcohol issues or other issues, other substances, but alcohol seems to have been a highlight of those cases. And in this case, you're a 0.268. And so you take a minor situation and you turn it into a felony, which that tends to happen when people are very, very drunk. They don't make the best of decisions. And with the history that you've got of substance use, I note that you're residing with your daughter and her husband right now.
No, I'm not. Actually, a few days, well, I think it's been a week. I did move down to the North Country and
Okay, so you have your own housing now.
yeah, it's
Okay.
my stepping stone.
Okay, good. But they've been a good support for you and
Pardon?
but they've been a good support for you, is that right?
Yes, well, when I went up to the mission, I have a problem with not about the girl at all. I had problems like when that would happen, I'd have a blackout into something kind of the way I was raised to and I kind of said that, and well, I did. I wrote a testimony, and I always knew there was something there that was kind of wrong, and I explained it as a missing piece of the puzzle, but I understand it was the missing piece was God. I didn't realize that we were going to have eternity and keep on living, and I was real depressed and scared.
Okay.
So I don't have that now because I got that faith and understanding that we're going to carry on and everything's going to be okay.
Okay. All right. Well, we can't undo the 65 years in the past, but you can move forward in a better way. And I'm happy to hear you've got some better direction going on. And I hope you continue with that, Ms. Martinez. I mean, the main thing is going to be you have to stay as far away as possible from any alcohol or drugs. And this is going to be a major problem for you. So you got to continue on with all those things. So I am going to place you on probation as recommended. It is for 12 months, but here's the thing: you are going to be eligible to petition for release from probation after 6 months if you've completed all the things that the probation agent wants you to do. Okay. It'll be during that 12 months. You're subject to the terms and conditions listed in the pre-sentence report. I want to highlight some of them. You have to go to AANA or other support group meetings as recommended or required by your field agent. You have to complete a substance abuse assessment and treatment for substance abuse as required by your field agent. And you have to attend either a psychological evaluation or therapy counseling as recommended by your field agent. Okay, so you've got a boss in your life right now, and it's me through our probation agent. Okay. And the probation agent is going to give you directions about what you have to do with counseling and with treatment and with support groups. And these are not suggestions to you, they are requirements. Okay, so you have to follow all those things. And there's also a mandatory crime victims assessment of $130 and state cost of $136. The court will also assess court costs in the amount of $350. And there's a monthly supervision fee to the Department of Corrections. I'm not going to impose any jail. That's consistent with the advisory guidelines and also with the sentence agreement for no upfront jail. Do you want her to stick around to speak with you?
Yes, please.
Okay, stick around to talk to Agent Martin before you go. Okay, so go out in the hallway and you can talk to her. You can appeal if you wish by filing an application to the Court of Appeals. If you wanted a lawyer, you'd have to ask me within 6 months. We're going to hand you a piece of paper about your probation rights, if we didn't already, and we're going to hand you a piece of paper about your rights to appeal. We want you to initial one copy of that so that we have a record we gave it to you. The other one is for you to fill out if you want to take an appeal. Do you have any questions for me, Ms. Martinez?
Well, it's not that I minded. I didn't understand this at first because I got a lot on my plate right now.
Okay.
Because of all my counseling and stuff that Great Lakes I'm going through. they have group meetings and also I see a counselor every week.
Well, that's fine. You'll just have to make sure to sign the releases so that your super, so that
Yeah,
HM Martin knows about those things and, can keep track of those things with you, okay?
Yeah, it makes it okay with me because I'm already doing those things, so I'll just,
Well, I have a little news for you. It doesn't matter to me if it's okay with you. I'm gonna order you to do those things. And it doesn't matter to me if you like it or not. You'll have to do them.
oh, all right, thank you.
Okay, you have a good day. Good luck.
The sentence is set. Tamara walked away with 12 months of strictly supervised probation and a very stern warning. But here's the question. Was justice served, or did the lack of clinical rehab set her up for failure? Comment below Team Judge or Team Prosecution. Could she really change after 66 years? If you found this case eye-opening, hit like. Share this with anyone who enjoys deep dives into courtroom psychology.